Alright, I'm going to show you how to tell if your Stenner that pumps your chlorine and your acid in your commercial pool from your chemical controller is working or clogged or any issues with it. So you do have dials. Like this one I can do continuous, so every time it tells it to turn on, it's going to run full speed. Or I can set it to timer and I can have it do a little bit at a time just to kind of give that time to calibrate. This one, it's big pool, we'll leave it on. This type has a dial, so you can turn that dial so it feeds less or more. It's just how fast this turns is all it is. So it'll go click, click, or if you have it all the way to 10, it'll just continuously go. But to check your issues, you could just undo this while it's turned on, see if chlorine's coming out of there. That's one way to check first. It's the quick way. But if you're really having issues you can't figure out, you want to start where it's pulling from. So I want to get this running fully. So I'm going to unplug it from the controller, plug it directly in so that it's running. Then come up here. First you want to make sure that your weight is all the way in the chlorine first. Sometimes it's not all the way full and won't go all the way in, so you check that. And you can look right here, you can see if on the end is clogged up. You can also put your finger on there, see if you feel suction from that. Or if you want to see if it's pushing anything out, you can swap those lines on there, that clear one with that black one, and see if it pushes anything out. Or you can see if it puts bubbles into there. Bubbles start coming out. This one's good, it's sucking. Be very careful doing this, because this is chlorine. This is dangerous chemicals. Alright, so we know it's sucking from there. So we know it's good on that end, all the way to here, because it's sucking from here when it's pulling, pulling, pulling. So you can also come right here. I recommend putting on sunglasses or something when you do this, because sometimes the chlorine will spray out. But take that out. You see chlorine coming out. Cool. Again, be careful with these chemicals. Should be using gloves and all that, but we're not. Alright, so if you're not having anything come out from here, or it's not getting suction from over there, could be that this line is clogged. You can replace it. Usually it's only clogged at the beginning or the end. Check that, see if you can get it. If not, just replace the whole line. Could be an issue, this tube is completely flattened out and that tube needs to be changed, or this roller's not working, that roller needs to be changed. But it's not the case here. So we know that's working, so let's follow this line. And I'm not having any issues with this, but I'm just showing you. But we'll check here to see if chlorine's coming out of here. And there is your chlorine coming out. And then also, if that's not the case and you're still having issues, I'm gonna turn this off. If you're still having issues, could be that this is clogged. I've had that happen recently. So this has a duct valve in it. The duct valve lets liquid go in, but not out. Right now, it's kind of leaking, which is fine. I don't care right now. It's not causing any issues. Sometimes it'll backflow so much that it won't push chlorine in because the water is just pushing back into it too hard. This one's fine. But you can check this. You can put a screwdriver in there and just kind of move it a little bit, because it's a little rubber piece, and you'll see it just squirt out water. So you'll know at that point that it's not clogged. Sometimes you'll get clogs right here. Just that chlorine will clog everything up, but this is not the case. So we know there's no issues with this. And if all that's good, and when you plug this in directly, it's turning on, it's going, then you know it's probably an issue with your controller. So you can go in your settings and try to check things out and all that. If that's not it, have somebody come and check and look at it. I can't get you past that, but That's how to check your Stenner and your lines.